London, London, London. Everybody think foreigner is a bed of roses, but it can be if you want it to be. I moved to London 3 years ago. I'm currently back in Jamaica, but I'm going to tell you guys about some of the pros and cons of living in London. If you guys plan to live there, it's a fair enough place to live. It has a lot of opportunities. So the first thing, let's start with the pros. Start with the good thing them. So the pros. First pro, cultural diversity. London is a multicultural city. Like I know people always say Jamaica is out of many one people and all of them things there, but London, oh my god. You have black, you have white, you have Chinese, you have Arabic, you have there's so many different races and cultures, and it's just a hub basically, because sometimes you see people like from that look Asian and you might just think, oh, they're Japanese or Chinese, but there's so many other places in Asia where there are a lot of people. There's a stronghold or whatever you call that, and at the same time them have a very strong culture, a strong background, a unique way of life. So my thing is, I've never experienced so many different diversity in terms of culture until I've been in London. London is the hub. And since we're on the topic of culture, the food, oh my, so many diversity. So like when you talk about food now, you have the Turkish people, them who love the kebabs and the donors and them kind of thing there. Them have some like, the shop them you have like the big thing with the meat on it, and they just shave it off, like shave it and turn it in a sandwich or a wrap or some stuff like that. So that's the food part. Languages, oh my, let's not even go there. I only speak English and Creole, Jamaican Creole. That's all I know. And basic Spanish. Come te llama. Bonjour. One word in a French. But yeah, apart from that, yeah. But the diversity is unmatched. Trust me. A lot of people think I'm from Nigeria. A lot of people think Jamaica is in Africa. Rich history and landmark. That's another pro. So we're not gonna go into the rich history because we know how the history go, and I'm not a big fan of the history. But in terms of like the architecture and the landmarks, there's a lot. So like you have London Bridge, you have Tower Bridge, you have like London Eye, you have Buckingham Palace, you have some nice landmarks that, trust me, like visually they are so attractive. I fully agree with them on that. Like them have some really nice landmark, and them architecture is crazy. I went to Buckingham Palace, and the size of the wall, I've never experienced a wall with that size and magnitude. You cannot scale that wall even if you're 20 feet tall. It is just crazy. Big Ben. Big Ben, yeah, Big Ben are one of the most popular places to. Can't believe me forget that. All right, so job opportunities. That's the next one. That's very straightforward. It's a bigger country, way bigger, and it's way more technologically advanced. So definitely, when it comes to job opportunities, woo! You can't even put a number upon that. You can't even put a figure upon nothing. It's like it's just crazy opportunities, and because the people are so advanced, it's just the place to be to go forward. Like if you're planning to grow as an entrepreneur or as a tech specialist, somebody in the tech field or whatever, the computer scientist, whatever the case is, like they have crazy opportunities there. I'm a photographer and a videographer, and the biggest jobs I've ever gotten in my entire career, I got them in London. I get tip on them thing, them never get tip in a Jamaica yet. Isn't it that interesting? Public transport. Oh my god. Their transportation is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I see sometimes I'm look on the map and see how far places, and then see the time we take for reach them. I'm like, wow, how, how? I feel like if we had London infrastructure, we could leave from Kingston to Mobay and reach in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You get me? That's how London work, because London is so big, so many miles to travel. But the train system, as much as though sometimes it's overcrowded and rainy days are very nasty, apart from that, the train system and the bus system, it's very good. The buses are mostly on time. If they are delayed, you get a note on your phone to say that it is delayed. You go in Google Maps and you see all of the schedules, you see what time the buses are come and all of that. And they send you email updates telling you when a service is going to be done, what's the right route to take, what's the best route, all of them things there. So when it comes to that, it's beautiful. And since we're up on the topic of transport, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little con. Driving in London is crazy sometimes, and that's the reason why I don't own a vehicle in London. Taking the train, the tube, the DLR, I prefer all of them things there over actually driving a vehicle in London. My preference. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about that. Alright, so let's move on to the next topic. The next topic is green spaces. Managala, as much as all London is a city, when it comes to green spaces, gosh. Oh my gosh, they have some huge parks that are it's just greenery for miles. Greenery, acres of greenery. And I love that, especially the fact that it's just in the middle of the city. Like you'll have like the most developed place right here with a lot of obelisks and skyscrapers or whatever the case is. And tutus, you walk down the road and there's a park that's just green, on top of green, on top of green. And I love that because it's important, especially for the quality of the air. So having these parks and these green spaces really help as it relates to our health and our mental health, because a lot of times we need for this not be in the hustle and the bustle, or have like a screen in front of my face or whatever. I just want the inner nature and take in some fresh air and some serenity and them look at things. So I fully appreciate those green areas, and not lie, them really investing in that, because there's a lot. The first place me living in London, I could walk to three different parks, three different huge parks. I could have walked to them from my home. You see me? Like one of them was like 3 minutes walk, one was like probably 7 minutes walk, and another one was 10 minutes walk. And there was a next one, other thing about it was that's about like 15 minutes, and that was the huge one that they kept a lot of carnivals and stuff like that. So 4 parks in my vicinity. I could have just go visit them anytime I feel like I need a break from the house. Arts and entertainment, another pro. But yeah, they have really good theaters. Their cinemas are also amazing. They're really first class. I remember being in a cinema and the seats were so comfortable and they recline so far. So yeah, them well developed, so you don't know. Quality of education. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like them schooling system, a lot of people are gonna bash me for this, because a lot of people tell me that London schooling system is trash. But me on the outside looking in, I like the structure first of all. Like I like how the schools look. You get what I say? They look fully equipped. I've been to like some children schools, like some, I don't know what you call that, like how in Jamaica we have primary school and prep school. I've been to some of those schools and I've seen it just looks so advanced. It would look like how a high school in Jamaica look, in terms of like just developed, computers everywhere, things well organized, a lot of spaces to carry out extracurricular activities like football field, tennis court, computer labs. Yeah, so mostly those are the pros that I think of when I think about London. You get me? I just get a message from Thames Railway Link. Literally, it tell me what platforms are down and what stations are down, or whatever the case is. That's just amazing, yo. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into the cons, but not in this video. I'm gonna put it in the next video. So I need you guys to subscribe to my channel so you can see when the next video drop. I need you to click the like button there if you like what I talk about. I need you to leave a comment and tell me what are the pros of London that I missed. Tell me the ones that you like the most. Tell me, just tell me. Let's have a conversation. Let me know what I go on.